Hi everyone, welcome back to Pain Free Achilles. I'm so glad that you're here. Today I'm going to talk about Achilles tendonitis treatment. If you ever felt that nagging pain at a heel or calf, you know how frustrating Achilles tendonitis can be. But what if I told you that some of the treatments that we use for Achilles tendonitis may make the problem worse? Stick around as we explore the treatments that do work, the treatments that do help with pain but don't actually heal the tendon, and treatment that could actually be making your problem worse. So stick around and let's get to it. First, let's talk about treatments that do work. Exercise has been proven in research to show that it does work for Achilles tendonitis. And when I hear people say that that exercise doesn't work for Achilles tendonitis, and I don't believe that for a second. And others might say, well, I have a partial tear in my Achilles tendon. I shouldn't be exercising. And that's also not true. We need to rethink what exercise means in the context of Achilles tendonitis. What exercise does, it helps rebuild the tendon and also strengthen the calf muscle that attaches to the tendon. If you do both of these things, you have a stronger and ultimately pain-free tendon. And here's how this works. By loading and exercising the tendon, what we're doing is breaking down the tendon just a little bit, just a tiny bit, so that it stimulates the healing process in the tendon and the muscle. By stimulating the healing process, we can get more blood flow, more nutrients, and it promotes collagen production. Now, collagen is the cornerstone of tendon. It's the protein that makes up most of the tendon and gives it the tensile strength that it needs to act as a bridge between the muscle and the bone and allows you to walk, move, jump, run, or whatever it is you do in your daily life. Before you go out and do 3 sets of 10 heel raises, it's also important to understand what type of exercise is more effective. Research has shown that eccentric exercise has been shown to be effective at breaking down that muscle and rebuilding it back. So think of it like the peel off the old paint before you put on a new one. That's essentially what eccentric exercise is doing, chipping away the old tissue, the old damage, so that we can build new tendon around it and make it stronger. It's also theorized that eccentric exercise help modulate the nerves that enter the tendon. And one of the reasons why Achilles tendonitis is really painful is because the nerve that enter the tendon gets quite sensitive. So exercise allows the pain threshold to go up a little bit, and as a consequence, you experience less pain. So I'm going to demonstrate a eccentric exercise with my bicep muscle. You all know the biceps is right here. And what eccentric exercise is the loading under tension as it is lengthening. Okay? Right now, my bicep is short in position with a heavy 3 pound weight in my hand. The bicep is shortening right now, right? So as I lower my elbow, it lengthens, right? And this type of exercise, the lengthening portion, is what makes the rebuilding the muscle and the tendon really effective. Now, I want to share a video in the context of Achilles tendonitis exercise and treatment is a eccentric heel raise off a step. And this is a particularly effective exercise in helping reduce pain and improve strength in the long run. So let's take a look at this video. I am starting heel raise off the edge of the treadmill. Now you can use any step. I use the treadmill in this case because it's convenient. So take a look here. I raise my heel, then hold for a second at the top. And then now I'm lowering my heel down slowly. And that's the eccentric portion. And this is the part where you want to spend most of your time, most of your rep, because encouraging that collagen production and that protein resynthesis that allows the tendon to become stronger. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to look at treatments that may help reduce pain, but does not help heal the Achilles tendon. Ice therapy is a great example of this. We've used ice for a very long time. Ice therapy took off when Dr. Gabe Merkin came out with the RICE protocol, the rest, ice, compression, and elevation protocol. And that set the foundation for Achilles tendonitis and other injuries out there. Here's the problem. Dr. Gabe Merkin, the very creator of the RICE protocol, came out about 10 years ago saying that it's garbage. It doesn't work. There's no evidence, and research has not backed this idea up. And here's why. Tendonitis is not an inflammation issue. Let me repeat that. Tendonitis is not an inflammation issue. We still use the word tendonitis, itis implying inflammation, is because we've been using it for a long time. Ice therapy is very effective for reducing pain, but it's not effective for healing the tendon or stopping inflammation or even doing anything regarding inflammation because the body is not in an inflammatory state when we have Achilles tendonitis or Achilles tendinopathy. But the important concept to remember, if you notice pain, the heel or your calf after a long run, it's the first time you experience that pain. Your body is going through the inflammation process. It usually takes about 48 to 72 hours after the onset of pain. You could probably ice it then to help reduce the pain. But icing as a long-term treatment strategy is not very effective. The other thing that people use frequently with Achilles tendonitis is NSAIDs like ibuprofen, Motrin, and acetaminophen. These medications can help reduce pain, but we don't recommend the use of NSAIDs. And here's why. NSAIDs reduces inflammation, but it also reduces the healing process because inflammation healing inside the body is one and the same. It cannot heal without a little bit of inflammation. And the context of the human body and how it operates, a little bit of inflammation is a good thing. Inflammation is what allows the body to send immune system cells, white blood cells, and different nutrients that go into different body parts and repair and heal the tissues that are broken down. In the case of Achilles tendonitis, when we do exercise, and we break down that tendon just a little bit so that the body recognizes that there's a need for collagen and protein production. It sends the appropriate cells via inflammation. That's how inflammation works. That's why it's so critical to be as consistent as possible with your treatment plan, making sure that you're exercising at a regular interval and also incorporating relative reps. There are other treatments like heel and proper footwear that can help reduce pain, but they do not do anything to help heal the Achilles tendon. What heel lifts do is shorten the Achilles tendon. And by shortening the Achilles tendon, it reduces the sensitivity of the nerves in there. It makes it feel better. But the problem is once you get out of the heel, like you stress that tendon, it's going to end up being more sensitive. That actually leads me to my next point, which is stretching does not help solve Achilles. I see so many people try to stretch their way out of tendonitis. And the reason why stretching doesn't work is because we don't produce enough force without stretching motion to actually break down the tendon and encourage a healing process to happen. So that's one. Number two, stretching can irritate the tendon and make the pain worse. If you're stressing right now, I would just say don't stretch. Stretch other areas of the body. Keep yourself mobile and loose with stretching. But I would definitely avoid stretching your Achilles specifically. Other treatments like dry needling, ultrasound, electrical stimulation, shock wave therapy, PRP injections, all may help reduce pain, but they do not help heal the Achilles tendon. Now, out of all these things, PRP injections have shown to have the most promise because by taking your blood and putting it in a centrifuge. It separates the blood, and then by injecting with oxygen-rich blood, it can help improve blood flow to the tendon. So that's why PRP injection have the most promise. But the other treatment that might help pain, but they don't do anything to heal the Achilles tendon. You think of it of this way: a treatment like massage, what it does, the rubbing motion helps improve blood flow to the skin, right? It helps with pain because you're being distracted by the rubbing. That's why massage doesn't work specifically on the Achilles tendon. It may feel good, and if you have massage therapist and you like massage, go for it. But just know that it's not going to be the difference maker in helping you recover from Achilles tendonitis. I hear a lot that shockwave therapy helps reduce pain. And there's a good reason for that. Shockwave is effective at reducing pain because it tricks the nervous system into thinking that they're in less pain. And by being in less pain, you also are tricking yourself and thinking that the tendon is healthy and you're ready to go to run or take part in the next race. But like other treatments, shockwave therapy does not change the structure of the tendon. And we need to be able to change the structure in order to have long-lasting relief. Okay, now let's talk about treatment that may make your Achilles tendonitis worse and could potentially lead to a Achilles tendon rupture, which is a catastrophic injury that I think all of us would like to avoid. So the first thing is if you're getting steroid shots, taking steroid tablets, stay away from those. Research has shown that steroid injection and tablets may actually increase the risk of a rupture. And while they may reduce pain, they also stop healing altogether. And that puts you behind the 8 ball because if you have a steroid shot, you're only breaking down the tendon. There's no healing to follow after the exercise portion. So stay away from steroid shots. If you need pain relief, there are other methods out there like short-term NSAID use, massage, and all the other treatments that I just talked about in the last session. You can certainly do those, knowing that it will heal the tendon, but it can give you relief. The other thing that can make an Achilles tendonitis worse is prolonged rest or immobilization, and that means wearing a ankle brace or boot or not bearing weight on it for a long period of time. And we know that non-activity through the overload principle, that if you don't overload the tendon or the body, it's going to adapt to that environment. So if you're not putting any weight on it, the body is going to adapt to that environment by becoming weaker. Likewise, if you do the exercises consistently and allow yourself periods of rest, your body will adapt to that and become stronger. And stronger tendons equal a pain-free tendon. That's a really important concept to keep in mind. It's like you can strengthen your calf muscle, you can have a pain-free tendon. And I mentioned earlier that massage can help reduce pain, but there's one type of massage that I would definitely avoid, and that is cross-fixation massage. And I see a lot of athletic trainers and physical therapists do this, where they think that cross-fixation massage is going to help break down that tendon and allow the body to kickstart the healing process. But the problem with that kind of massage that it may irritate the nerves more and cause that person to become more painful or experience more pain in their tendon. And what I see often is when people have a lot of pain, they don't want to do the exercise, which is completely understandable. We need to do everything we can to help reduce pain so that people are more likely to complete the exercises. This certainly was not a comprehensive video by any means. We haven't even talked about supplements that could help heal your Achilles tendonitis. We haven't even talked about nutrition or fueling that can help speed up the process. And there's also other things like sleep, reducing your stress and anxiety, and all these other things. I will cover much more in the future. So the best way to get my content is to subscribe today and hit the bell so that you get notifications anytime I post a new video. Understanding the right way to treat Achilles tendonitis is just the beginning. If you're looking for a comprehensive solution that will guide you step by step on the road to recovery after Achilles tendonitis so that you can run or run a race or even go on a long walk with your dog, I have a solution for you. It's called the Pain Free Achilles Roadmap. It's a groundbreaking 3-step system that allows runners to ensure that the Achilles tendonitis never comes back with proper coaching, accountability, and support. If you want to learn more, watch the workshop today by heading to the link in the description, and you can learn exactly the 3-step system that I use that has helped hundreds of runners over the last few years working as a athletic trainer in a sports medicine clinic. You deserve to take back control of your health and fitness so that you can enjoy life out there without worrying about waking up in extreme and excruciating pain. Take the first step to running pain-free today. Check out the link below, and don't forget to like, share, or comment below this video. I would love to hear from you. I read every comment, and I love talking to people and listening to their experiences so that I can better serve you. Thank you for watching. I hope this guide has helped you gain a new perspective on what Achilles tendonitis treatment should look like, and it allows you to create a path towards recovery. Until next time, I'm Grady. See ya. Until next time, I'm Grady. See ya.